Hello, my friends, and welcome. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to Life Expansion. I'm Jason Stephenson, and this is my beautiful guest, Christina Hill. And Christina Hill, welcome, and thank you very much for being here, Christina.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you to everyone. We are expanding life. Yes.
Yes. And today we're going to be speaking all about love and support. And I know this week has been an amazing week for both, I think, myself and Christina in regards to love and in regards to giving. And I'm really excited to, before we begin a meditation on love, I'm really excited to hear from Christina about what she's experienced. But before I do that, I'm just going to duck into the chat here and make sure that here we go. I'll just let you know, Christina, what's happening so you can
Yes.
follow along here.
And for everyone tuned in, we're always tuned in. This is a homecoming. Welcome home.
Yeah, welcome home. I like that. And I'd like to say hello to Christina and Jamie, who's doing some moderating for us today. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Oh,
And
thank you
Anne
for your
Gret,
service. Yes.
yeah, and Tanya, Elizabeth, and Ali. Ali says hello, Jason and Christina. And
Hello, everyone.
yeah, it's lovely to see you all. Thank you very much for joining. And if you're not on live chat, if you're watching a replay, thank you sincerely, because the energy stays the same. We're here and it's contained and it continues on. It's ever expanding. So,
Yes.
and good morning. Good morning, Barbara, too. Welcome along. Thank you.
Hello to the whole gang. It's going to be
Yes,
growing and growing. We can feel this volume of energy as it grows.
absolutely.
People, our hearts are open, and as we open, then the love energy flows and bring in everyone. Send that love out, and everyone's going to be
Absolutely.
joining us here. That is
And
supposed to be
Christina, you know who's radiating love as well? Do
here.
you
Tell
know?
me, is that the Dharma back there?
Yeah,
Dharma love.
that's a little Dharma there. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
my little dog back there. He's
so
sleeping, but the love just oozes out of him constantly.
yeah.
It really does.
Course. And the animals, they exude the love. You just go
Oh,
sit next to them and feel that love. And
oh.
oh, Dharma, thank you. You are our Zen master. Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And for those of you that don't know Christina, well, aside from being a beautiful human spirit, she also channels a fella who is another amazing human, another, what would you say, interplanetary spirit?
That's actually it. Wow. Someone's like, we're really catching on to these things. She
Yeah.
is a divine being of light from Sirius. So she's a Syrian, a blue ray of light, and
Mm.
she's pretty much like a dolphin. So if you think of a dolphin, then you're getting really close. Athala looks like a big, big, tall being that has the same energy as a dolphin. So
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm really excited by this meditation that we're going to do today. And before we jump into that, I know, Christina, you have been on a journey over the last few weeks, and you've flown to Los Angeles where you were doing some filming of a documentary.
that's right.
And
Everyone can change.
yeah, yes, how perfect for that. How perfect. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. Do you know when that's coming out at all,
That will
Christine?
be out in about 5 or 6 days' time. It's being finished up and it'll be out for release for free. It'll be on our website, YouTube channel, and of course, I'll send it over to you, Jason, so all of your audience can share it as well.
Oh,
Everyone can change, and we do change all the time.
for sure, for sure. And you also, speaking about love, you also got to experience time within a prison
Yes.
and gave a meditation to prisoners. And can you tell us about that? I mean, this is amazing.
It's amazing. I'll tell you what's amazing, Jason. Those guys are amazing.
Ah,
Amazing.
mm,
I
mm.
found more compassion, love, and open willingness, open heartedness, and welcome from these guys, and many of them over 50 years sentence that had already been served, many of them multiple offenders and serial killers in this particular facility. And I found more pure light and pure love sitting amongst these men than I found in a Starbucks in downtown LA.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, these men, first of all, they earned the right to be sitting in the circle in the meditation program, which is the Amnesty program, which is headed by Michel Pascal, who's a divine humanitarian. And he founded this program to where when they're paroled, over 80% of them, they never return. They never come back.
Wow.
Now that is unprecedented. That's never been seen before. So their program works, this meditation.
Wow. Because usually it's the other way around. It's like, that's
it's a cycle. Yeah.
Yes.
When we're in the meditation circle, and you've earned your right to be there, and you free yourself from all the forms, and these gentlemen they don't have the forms. They've been stripped of all the things. Right, all the things that we have in our world, they're in a box, they're a number, and their life is very routine every day. The way that they live like animals. So they're sitting here. They've earned their merit to be amongst the meditation gurus or teachers. And in this particular case, I'm the second woman to ever go into this facility and be in a teaching role, right, to sit with them. Wow. And then, I mean, it was everything I could do to not burst into tears, because I felt such love and humility being around them. You know what they did, Jason, is as soon as we sat down and I introduced myself, and Michelle was right there with me. And this is, by the way, they don't have on any kind of, there's no police right next to them. There's no guards. There's no glass. We are sitting in chairs next to these men, right? So at any time, anything can happen.
Yeah.
There's so much love. I mean, it was like we were in a church or something. It was this amazing feeling. So we were sitting there, and as I introduced myself, you know what they did is they just closed their eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Some of them raised their hands.
Can I ask you why would you think that that you found this love here more than what you would in Starbucks? What do you think is the causation of that? Is it through that they've been practicing meditation, these guys, or?
I feel that it's that, yes. And I also feel that when I say forms, I mean like the money, the cars, the job, our families, all the things that we hold dear and near, the things that are in our world that come and go, all those forms are taken away. You don't have anything. But you never have the light or this love taken from you. That's something that is absolutely constant. These guys have been forced to find that which cannot be taken. And this is not poetry. It's really true. I feel that these people have been put to the brink of their own sanity, their own spirituality, and they must find something for themselves that invokes the peace that cannot be taken.
That makes absolute
So like, I'm sitting here and it's like, you gentlemen are more free. There's a freedom than a lot of people who are walking around and, and they're totally free, but they're in prison in their mind. They live in a mental prison. And they're not living from love, from their heart.
That's very interesting. Here we've got this freedom, and yet there's an entrapment for so many people out here.
Yes.
And as
or
you
in this
said,
case, in here.
In here, yeah. And these guys almost been forced to work, to do the inner work.
Yes.
Like they have to, wouldn't they? Because, well, they don't have to, but if they don't, there's
It's a
consequence.
very difficult existence, as you can imagine,
Mm, mm,
to be in the bars, in the box, in the cell,
mm. Oh,
and to find a way to pierce through that. It's extraordinary how resilient the human spirit truly is, and our fundamental connection to love. It's a testament that it cannot be taken from us, and we can actually cultivate it. We can actually be prisoner XYZ and live as the most beautiful human being and pass that love off to our fellow prisoners.
mm,
And actually, we don't use the word prisoners, we say friends. Welcome, friends, because they are. So you walk in there, and this was phenomenal for me because I wanted to do this. It was a lifelong goal. And I wanted to do this so deeply. And Michelle asked me, he's like, are you sure? Because I was in a gang rape twice situation. And I had visited some of the men who had kidnapped me and thrown me in the trunk of a car. And I had visited some of them in prison before. And that experience led me to feel like, I don't think I could ever do something like that again. I don't know if I'm capable of that type of forgiveness, right? As soon as I walked in there, I just sat down and saw directly into each soul, and they saw me, and we were together. We were just humans sitting.
wow.
No numbers, no, this is what you did, this is what that, this and that. And none of it ever came up. Instead, when we did speak, which was very little, we did mostly the meditation and lingering in that space of love. When there were words, it was of appreciation. Thank you so much for coming. And my heart feels really light, and I feel really peaceful. Some of them even fell asleep. Just,
Oh.
And it just, I mean, could it be that we could just be with whoever is next to you and drop out of all the labels and see them for who they truly are in that moment? I believe that that's possible. And I just, again, felt it was everything that I could do to not cry, out of just humility, out of compassion, and out of appreciation. I felt so safe there too. It was incredible, just incredible.
Wow,
So I encourage you to do this, anyone, if you can. To go to the Amnesty program. They have them in specific cities. This city, Los Angeles, it's a testament. Meditation and cultivation of love energy can heal anything.
Well, I would like to say, thank you for sharing that. And thank you for your service, Kristina, because that like literally breaks me up. I want to just break down, because that is just such an absolute gift, and you've received their love, and it's a win-win. It's an amazing act of love, and thank you for your service. You're a beautiful soul, and I feel damn blessed to have you here in this present moment. And I know that all the people here, I'm seeing all these comments, and everyone's just feeling the love and sending the love and talking about freedom. And
so beautiful.
Tina says you're a beautiful soul, and I have to agree to that. And thank you for sharing. And before we begin, I'd also like to share a story that's happened on my side of the fence too, if you don't mind, Kristina.
Please do.
And it's something that, because this is other people involved, and I have to be very careful with not mentioning names and things and stuff. So I'll take my time with this. I've even written some notes here just to make sure that I don't slip up here. But basically, Kristina, on this program, and a lot of my viewers would know this, a lot of times I've always talked about a darker side to social media, a side of addiction, and the distractions and everything's going on. And today we're doing this meditation on love, and I wanted to share with you that it's not all dark. And in fact, for this week for me has proven to be beyond love in all forms. And I'd like to say that I've been doing these live streams for 12 months or something. And over the time, and I can just see in the comments here that communities have been forming. Beautiful communities of people and friendships that are actually beginning to come together. And not only are they coming together now on screen, on the chat, but they're beginning to form friendships outside of this and onto other platforms and onto phone calls and letters and etc. And I've been blessed to witness 4 friends from 4 continents coming together and supporting one lady who I'll call Michelle at this time. And Michelle has been living in an abusive relationship for many years now, maybe 10 years plus, and has struggled and has just lived with this. And over the last year or something, she's formed these friendships, and people have been offering encouragement and support. And Michelle, only this week, has found the strength and the love to pack up everything and completely go to another whole place. And what I've seen involved, I've heard the phone calls, I've been a part of the phone calls, I've seen it, I've witnessing the fear from the moment of leaving to arriving at the destination. And I can say I beat up humanity sometimes, but this has restored so much faith in human beings for me, and social media, the most beautiful side of what can happen. And so I would just like to say that to Michelle, like I honor you, I love you dearly, and I love your strength and your courage. And I can't imagine what you've been through, but I know that things are going to get better and you're going to come out shining. And to the people that supported her as well, I know you all too, and maybe some of you are even on the chat at the moment. And just thank you for sharing in this whole journey. And I feel honored to have been a part of it. We've supported Michelle now into a new life, but Michelle, of course, has done the hard work. She has taken the step. She's tapped into her courage and her love and her strength. And it's just been an absolute honor to witness this past week. And so I would like to dedicate this meditation today to all of you, but to Michelle, and just say, yeah, keep with the love.
Here's for the love.
Yeah.
Bring up the love.
Yeah. So I'm ready to go with this, Christina, and we can invite Athela to come in to play during this meditation, and my channel David may just come through. My spirit guide David may just come through. I'm open to anything in this meditation.
And Dharma's going to be channeling with us. She's right there already. Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, it's so good. So I hope that you're all ready, everyone, and thank you for all your kind words. It's just so beautiful to see all the love that happens on these live chats and the community.
We don't even, I was going to say, I don't even see what you're saying, Jason. We can feel the love. That's the most powerful energy. And to your friend as well, to remember that the love, it starts from inside, and the love of self, that's great self-love, great self-rescue, self-resiliency, interdependence. It's a beautiful thing to find that. And you're right, she will shine on and continue to shine on through that love. So here we are cultivating this love. Mm-hmm. And Jason, I so enjoy your voice, and that's the voice of love. So please.
Thank you. Let us begin. So we can just get into a spot that's comfortable, where preferably sitting up if you can, but if you can't, that's okay to lie down too. And you can rest your hands either in your lap or by your side, and just allowing your eyes to close gently. We can begin this meditation just by bringing ourselves to this beautiful present moment, and begin by taking in 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and blowing out through the mouth. And when you've done this, returning your breath to a comfortable rhythm, not changing it, not forcing it in any way, but just allowing that breath to settle into its own natural pattern. And seeing if you can feel the sensation of the breath going in and out. It might be through the lower belly area, the belly expanding and contracting, or it could be just the chest, just rising and falling slightly. If during this meditation, whether I'm speaking or whether Othello is speaking, if your mind wanders off at any time, it's totally acceptable. Allow that to be. And your only job is just to acknowledge that thought, just as though you would acknowledge a cloud passing by in the sky. Acknowledge that thought and come back to your own breathing, or to the sound of my voice or Othello's voice. Just being with your breathing for a few moments. Following that breath all the way down as it goes in, and following the full length of the breath as it goes out. may hear sounds come and go, and those two, you can treat those as thoughts. They're simply just passing by. And you can just hear those without judgment, just with acceptance. And go back to your breathing, back to your breath. I would like to invite dear Othello in to speak to us, to guide us with her love and support.
Thank you, tender heart. Welcome, community of beloved humans. As you rest here, right now. Feel your own heartbeat. It is special. During this visit, we will explore and discover the love within your own heart and extend this out into every facet of your life. Rest in your body and feel the rhythm and flow of your breath. We shall go to the ocean. The mind is like the ocean. Your breath, like the wave. Let your breath roll in and flow out. Visualize the ocean and you on the shoreline. Sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Those thoughts are the puffy clouds floating by. Let them drift. They will drift away. I wish for you to see the dolphin in the distance. Invite them in and notice how they play. You are observing the dolphin and connecting to their energy. If it is right for you to walk a little in the water, to float and rest here, you will feel their vibration. Just imagine you are in the center, the family of dolphins. Feel their love. Anytime a thought arises, it will drift off like a cloud, and you can float here. Feel the wave and the peace. Your dolphin friend, they pass to you the medicine, the guidance, and the love. You can choose to float or dive deep, diving with your friend. Either way, there is a tranquility now that enters into your cell. The love energy washes you clean. So quiet and peaceful. You are free in the ocean of consciousness. You may wish to ask a question of these divine creatures. Offer your prayers. Show them the images or visions for your goals. Whatever you need. And then return to the floating, the oneness and presence that you are. As you breathe in, you are breathing in dolphin love. As you exhale, you release all that is old and no longer needed. Now we hear the voice. of an old friend, the wisdom and teaching channeled through this light being. Jason.
You are free, my friends. Totally free. In this moment, the world is your oyster. And with your freedom comes all the love in the world. And you are embraced and uplifted by many, seen and unseen. You are held high. Always supported, always supported. You must know this. And your dolphin friends are here to tell you just that. And if you see the next dolphin, stop and take a moment and look in that dolphin's eyes. And truly listen, know what that dolphin is telling you. That you are love and you are loved. You're a beautiful spirit. And you never forget that. And with that, just returning now to the shore. As you take a moment and look back at the dolphins. And
The
feel
ocean feels like love, and you are it.
You are it. You are love. Ultimately, that is all there is. Breathing in, just some deep breaths now. Breathing in, just that little bit more love. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Just let it go on the breath out. Breathing in love and letting go. One more breath, breathing in love and letting go. Returning now back to your present surroundings, to the sounds that you hear within your room, the sensations in your body now, your feet on the floor, where your hands are resting. And coming back and ready to continue your day or your evening filled with love and peace. And when you are ready, just allowing your eyes to open gently in their own time. And thank you very much, Athela. And thank
Beyond
you.
words. Yes.
Yeah.
Beyond words.
And thank you for all the conversation here. And I'll read some comments to you, Christina. Just Ginny says, just beautiful. Barbara says, truly beautiful meditation. Thank you, Christina and Jason. Jane says, nice meditation. Heather says, incredible. Feeling the love for sure. Ali says, beautiful. Anne Gret says, wow, that was just amazing. Nell says, beautiful meditation. And Eileen,
Thank you, Light.
beautiful star. Christina, it was very moving. So much love, joy, faith, compassionate gratitude. And they just keep coming up. Thank you very much, all of you, for participating today.
Yes, yes. If we can be in a cell and be called a prisoner and live with such free love and compassion, then all of us are capable of unlocking this love to lengths that we can't even say with language. I think everyone is feeling that pulse. I mean, we can't even use words to describe that pulsating love.
That's it, pulsating love, yeah.
Yeah. Voluminous love. May you all be healed, blessed with abundant love in every second of your day. And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you again, Christina. You have been you've touched my soul today, I might add. You've given me a gift, and I'm sure that other people have received that as well. So thank you so much, and hope to have you back again sometime.
Yes. Would love to do this again and again. And everyone for sharing their gifts with us, their love. And for you, Jason, you are an exceptional light being. Thank you for your service on the planet. Really, truly.
Thank you,
awesome.
Christina. Thank you so much. And I'd just like to give a shout out to my moderator today, Jamie. Thank you very much for your service too, Jamie. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us make this possible.
And I think Giza sums it up, and she says, you guys touched everybody's soul today. So, yeah.
Praise be. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And love and light to everyone. And Dharma, the master over there. Yes.
feel all that love.
Love and light to you all, and many blessings, and thank you for joining us. It's an honor to be here each week, and just to let you know that next week I'll be on the road traveling across the country, but I'm doing my best. If I've got Wi-Fi, I will do something. I will just present myself wherever I'm in the country at that time. So it's been an absolute honor, and thank you again, Christina.
Thank you.
God
The
bless
honor
you
is
all.
mine. Yes. Bless you all, and to you as well. And thank you, love and light to all of you. Thank you, Dharma.
Thank you. Bye-bye for now.
Bye for now, everyone.